Hi there, this is the pre-K kindergarten Sunday school lesson for this coming Sunday, April 15th. Sunday school will start at 10 o'clock in the child care room. The kids are reading the story, The Parable of the Sower. And we're going to be reading parables for the next about 4 to 5 weeks with this class. So you might just want to talk a little bit about what a parable is, how it's basically a story that Jesus told, and he often used stories as ways to explain things and answer questions for people. And so we're going to be teaching them about these parables for the next few weeks. The parable of the sower, this is the story card, and on the back is a wonderful one because it's perfect for springtime, things growing. We're teaching it to this little pre-K class that it's growing all the time and learning new things. So it's very appropriate for them, and the kids tend to like it. The story itself is quite short, and there are some great questions for reflection afterwards. I wonder what it would be like to be a seed among rocks. I wonder how God's love can grow inside us. I wonder if the planter knew that some of the seeds were in the rocks and the thorns. So as we plant, and the kids have had experience with this when they've planted things or helped harvest our small garden outside their classroom, we're very specific about putting them in this spot with the soil and watering it. And this sower is just walking around kind of throwing seeds, and some of them aren't going anywhere where anything will happen. And so the question is why, how would that feel like to be a seed and not be somewhere where you could grow? And did the planter know that was happening? I think these are great questions to think about for the little kids. So the activities really lend themselves to being outside. There's a couple of things that you could do that aren't even activities in the lesson. Is take a nature walk around our campus and identify all the things that are growing, what comes from seeds, what kind of seeds do they come from. We have trees, we have grass, we have little flowers everywhere. There's just a lot going on in our yard, as well as our garden, right, which they're familiar with. So it's an opportunity to do that. If they wanted to, they could collect pieces of nature while they're on that walk and bring them back to make a collage. There's always paper and glue available in the room. The other idea I had, which the elementary school has done recently actually, is planting seeds in a disposable cup. And this is on page 52 under other ideas. Some of the other activities on here you're welcome to do. I think that anything that really involves the seed and looking and understanding what happens to the seed is really important. So I have a giant bag of seeds. These are kind of generic wildflowers, and so the seeds look different. They're tiny, but it'd be very easy, and I have potting soil as well, to take a little disposable cup and let the kids put in some soil, put in the seeds, water it, watch it, let it sit there, and kind of really experience for themselves. I'm sure this is something they've done before, but quite frankly, it never gets old. Even I love it. So that's the idea I had in terms of the activity, as well as the nature walk and potentially a nature collage if you think that's something the kids would be up to, because I know that's something that you like to do. So let me know if you have any questions. If there's anything else you want to do within the story here, feel free to do it. I will be here. I'll be teaching the youth, so just catch me beforehand. All the materials are, of course, on the counter, as well as a copy of the lesson and the story card, etc. So thank you very much. Have fun.